Welcome to the Tyrannosaurus Rex Kingdom. We are here in the enclosure of the Queen of Isla Nublar, InGen's crown jewel that is preserved over all of the changes made to this island over the last couple of decades. Guests can view her in our eco-friendly designed viewing platform that gives you a safe and thrilling view of our T-Rex. You won't even know she's here. Oh, there she is. Isn't she magnificent? So come on over to the Tyrannosaurus Rex Kingdom and be one with the apex predator of the Cretaceous period. And if you're looking for another cool Cretaceous encounter, be sure to check out our Suchomimus and our Cretaceous cruise attraction, here only at Jurassic World.
Welcome to Isla Nublar Studio, home to Jurassic World Resort TV. Simon Masrani here, CEO of the Masrani Corporation, and I welcome you back with another fun segment. Whenever I get the opportunity to do one of these segments, I love highlighting our miracle workers of this resort. They truly make this Jurassic World go round. And for today's spotlight, we'll be heading on over to the place that makes all of this possible. And let's head on over there right now to the Hammond Creation Lab. Phew, we made it. Welcome to the Hammond Creation Lab. This is where prehistory meets the present and imagination becomes reality. We spared no expense with a state-of-the-art genetics facility, which is carefully orchestrated by the chief of it all, Dr. Henry Wu. Brian, have you seen Henry anywhere?
I haven't, sir. All week, actually. He's been cycling between here and his office in Palo Alto for a bit.
I forgot I approved that. When you have so much to take care of, it's these little things you forget. I was supposed to have a spotlight interview with him for Jurassic World Resort TV.
You know, if I may, sir, your memory is actually pretty impressive. I wouldn't expect that you would, recognize any random employee such as myself, and I do really appreciate it.
Oh, that's nothing. It's all the fundamental aspects of being a CEO, being personable with your colleagues, and actually getting to know your names.
You know, with Dr. Wu out of town, maybe I could step in for the spotlight interview?
Oh, wonderful. I'm not intruding on anything?
No, we've got plenty of time. I've already got all the eggs in the incubators. I just have to check them every 30 minutes.
Fantastic. We can do a rapid-fire interview long before that timer goes off.
Cool. All right.
All right. So, tell the guests a little bit about yourself and how you came to this position here at Jurassic World.
When I was old enough to attend college, I followed in Dr. Wu's footsteps by attending MIT and studying genetic engineering. Unknown to me at the time, you were actually in the process of buying Jurassic Park and acquiring all its assets. And when you brought Dr. Wu on board, he reached out to his old professors at the school asking if there were any good candidates for positions at the park. And when it was presented to me, I almost fell out of my chair. I did accept, obviously. And, best decision I ever made.
Henry picked a fine talent to work at this facility. Now, I know it's been a few years since orientation, but do you remember your first impression of when you toured the island and these halls?
Yeah, actually, when I started, the Innovation Center labs were still under construction, so I was onboarded at the research facility, which is still on the island, but isn't front of house for guests. That day, I remember standing amongst the rows of incubating eggs, and that was where I met Dr. Wu for the first time. He approached the few of us that were there, and he gave a speech, which I'll keep to myself, but I will say, like everything Dr. Wu says, it was motivating. Security was a little bit different at that time. Not all the dinosaurs from the original park had been rounded up. As our ACU escort would tell us often, it wasn't really the T-Rex that we needed to watch out for. It was the Compsognathus, the compies. They were the rats of the island at that point, except for they were rats with a poisonous bite, and they like to swarm. So we really needed to keep an eye out for them. It's one of the, I mean, you've done amazing things here, but it's one of the best things you did in getting that under control, or your team has done. It's great that you got them from attacking us to eating dino dung again. So, thanks for that. Now that the dinosaurs are safely on display, I do spend a lot of my free time on Main Street and visiting the exhibits. It's great that the lab is right there. I can walk right out of the Innovation Center and go to T-Rex Kingdom, or I can go to the petting zoo, or I can go see the mosasaur in the lagoon. The dinosaurs are just like an endless source of inspiration for me, and it's also really cool being out amongst the guests and having them recognize me from the Hammond lab. So it's just a great experience overall, and I love working here.
Great. Now, final question. What makes Jurassic World special to you, and how can aspiring young geneticists follow your lead?
Jurassic World, to me, is meant to inspire curiosity. And not only about what was, but what is to come too. When I was a child, dinosaurs were an extinct species. And now we've got islands full of them. So what comes next? Well, I can tell you we've got a couple cool things coming up. Some with a lot more teeth. But also, what do future geneticists have to bring to this field? And I guess, if I had this time to speak to them, I would just say, follow your dreams, and, someday you could be cloning dinosaurs too. It's a pretty awesome feeling. And, I can't wait to see you here.
I'd shake your hand, but I know that when in the lab, we've got to follow protocol. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Crest, everybody. And this concludes another segment of Jurassic World Resort TV. Stay tuned for more exciting spotlights and tours as we approach the 10th anniversary of our resort.